Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Mystic Moonstone Angel card reading. The duration is the 9th through to the 15th, and I'm using Tony Command cards and also my Sacred Earth cards. Let's have a look and see what comes up. Okay, first card we have is Archangel Metatron, and it's the card Heaven and Earth. Archangel Metatron is the angel who gives us a nudge. When it's Heaven and Earth, there may be an opposite situation. Maybe you've got a friend that you're a complete opposite with. Maybe this is a relationship. It could be something going on around you at work. Quite often when the opposites come in, it can either mean pulling apart or it can mean pulling together. So let's have a look and see. But there's a nudge to go in one direction or the other. There's a nudge to listen to what's coming in. Release the dark wound, let love live. So there's something you're holding on to at the moment that is like a wound, and it's holding you back and it's stopping you from moving forward. It's something that's it's almost like a festering in the energy. Okay, so this may be someone who is a complete opposite to you. They're not a bad person. You're not a bad person, but together it's it's like magnets that keep going like that, and it's almost like you want to come together but you can't. When you have a situation like that, it can cause clashes, it can cause friction. Okay, let's have a look. We've lost the sunshine, so I'm just going to put the light on. This feels very dark, and I imagine the video will be very dark because of it. Okay, I'm not techie, but I can realise that now. Okay, let's have a look and see what we have midweek. Midweek we have completion, something's coming to an end. Now, Archangel Azrael is the angel of endings, but the completion card is normally positive. It's normally maybe a process that you've been going through, something that you've been working towards comes to an end. You might finish a personal project. If you've been sort of going through a process where, I don't know, maybe you sent off application forms, you may get the results that you want. It's just really bringing something to a close, you know, when something feels like it needs to come to an end. It may be you're one of the lucky ones and you've finished all your Christmas shopping and you've completed it for another year. Okay, so it's just looking at where that completion is. The Archangel Azrael completion card has that lovely star on it. It's not a bad card. Archangel Azrael also comes in around us as a counsellor, so it may be that you just need a little bit of counselling just to help you close a chapter, so you've got room to open that new chapter. Remember the card that came before it, release the dark wound and let love live. And that is about sort of making space for something to flow in that's good and positive. Bring it into form. Okay, so only you can bring about this completion, only you can make it work, and and I feel that's by believing in yourself, and it's by being willing to put the effort in to close that chapter. Oops, don't know my cards are now. Sometimes I feel like I have to shuffle and shuffle, and other times I hardly shuffle at all. It's weird, just you get a feeling. Okay, Archangel Jeremiah towards the end of the week, and it's clarity coming in. Okay, thinking this week and clarity is answers, and I think we all need some answers towards the end of this week, but I'm not getting political. Okay, so it'll be nice to see that we have some clarity, we have some answers, maybe you can see some ways forward as a nation. We need that, and I think other countries as well kind of need some clarity coming in, so towards the end of the week, yes. That kind of makes a lot of sense to me. Okay. Ooh, shock of the new. Now that's interesting. I don't really want to go too political there either way, so we'll see what comes in. I'm trying not to look at the colours or anything. I don't want any giveaways. Okay, so if we go back to our reading, I was talking about making room for something new. closing a chapter, allowing something new to come in. You know, shock of the new. I always think change. I always think something new is a shock anyway. I'm one of those kind of people. I don't go well with change at all. You know, maybe even sometimes a situation that you don't like, it's been dragging on, but then when you end it, it's that shock, isn't it? It's that shock of being propelled into another kind of situation, another environment, knowing that a relationship is finally over, behind you, and now you have the freedom of not having that relationship weighing you down, but it's still a shock of the new sort of thing. So there's lots there sort of coming in, and all the cards seem to be going along the same theme, so that's great, because I don't script them, and I do love them when they work like this. So we have Archangel Metatron at the end, at the beginning, so I've kind of done a circle, so I'm doing a recap. And that's opposite fractions coming in. Maybe there's someone that you're as different as day is to night. Look around at that situation. There's lots of kind of threads coming off that, so maybe things are coming unravelled. Maybe things have to come unravelled in order to get that kind of space that you need. Release the dark wound. So is there something that maybe has been festering in you for a while, something that's been growing, and you need to let it go? Let it go. Let that fish go. That's literally what the card is doing here. Let it go. Let that fish go. And as you know, as that fish disappears and swims away, you should be left with nice calm water, where you can then decide what you're going to do from that point. So let go what you're holding on to. Let go which. It may not even be a person, it could even be a situation that is such at odds with you, you know, because it's that opposites. That's what that card is about. And, you know, if it's a situation that's at so much at odds, you just need to let it go because you're holding on to it. And that's what's bringing this resentment in, is bringing this anxiety in. Let it go. Archangel Azrael, middle of the week completion. Something's run its course, it's completed. Accept that. Accept the counsel of this amazing angel. Know that something's come to an end, but there is a new beginning. Okay, bring it into form. Bring that new beginning into form. Bring it into the form that you want it to take. Only you can do that. Archangel Jeremiah, you may be looking back over a past situation because he is the angel of reflection, but look at the clarity coming in. Answers are coming in. As the clarity flows in, you can then start to make informed decisions from that point on. You can then start to embrace what is new, what is flowing your way. Okay, shock of the new. It's going to be a shock. Okay, fine. But you will cope with it. Whatever it is, you will come through. There's lovely sunflowers on there. Sunflowers are always a sign of hope. There's piano keys on there as well, and musical other things. I don't know what they are. You know, but music again is uplifting. So when you look at something like that, you know, even though it's a shock, even though it's a shock to the system, it is going to be positive in the long run. So allow that to flow in. And know that everything is happening as it's meant to, and you will come through this. Okay. And on that note, I'm not going to say goodbye because I'm going to pull a top fan out. I should have a drum roll here, shouldn't I? I really should. Okay. Got a piece here. I managed to screw them all up while I'm sort of trying to build for them. And we have Mrs. Eileen Kennedy. Congratulations, Eileen. I'm just going to be doing a reading with these cards, the Sacred Rebel, I nearly call them Sacred Earth, cards which are rather lovely. So what I'll do, I'll just do a reading, and when it's ready I'll send it to you via private chat. Okay, so if you just want to send me a hiya on the face. Not on the face page, but you know, in the messages, then we've got that nice link open and I can just pop it in there. Okay? Love to you all. Bye.